Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope all of you are doing really great. Welcome to the second lesson of our Arabic language series. Today we are going to cover some more basic rules of Arabic language. Okay, so in the previous lesson, we talked about how you can say this is a book or this is a car, or the difference between the different genders as it relates to objects. Today, we are going to talk about human beings. For example, how you can say I am a teacher, or he is an engineer, or she is a doctor. So this is what our lesson is going to be about today. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, so first of all, the word I in Arabic, it is ana. I is ana. Okay, and you is anta. You is anta. However, you say anta only and only when you are talking to a male, to a man. If you are talking to a female, you would say anti. Anti. That's you female. Okay. So what else? Now we have he and she. So he would be huwa. He would be huwa. And she would be hiya. She would be hiya. Okay, so now let's go ahead and use it in some sentences. So how would you say I am a student? I am a student. You would say Ana طالب. أنا طالب, I am a student. Or if you wanna pronounce the entire word, you would say أنا طالب, I am a student. Okay. One more sentence. How would you say I am a teacher? Because you've just learned how to say I am a student. So now you have to learn the opposite of that, which is teacher. I am a teacher. You would say أنا أنا أستاذ. أنا أستاذ. Ana ustadun, I am a teacher. Okay. Ana ustadun, I am a teacher. Okay, let's look at another example. How would you say I am a Muslim? I am a Muslim. Very easy. Ana ana Muslimun. Ana Muslimun. I am a Muslim. Okay. However, there is a catch. There is a catch over here right now. You can say all of these terms only if you are a male. If you are a female, then as we discussed in the previous lesson, you have to add atta al-marbuta at the end of the noun. So instead of saying ana muslimun, you would say ana muslimatun. If you are female, you would say ana muslimatun. Ana muslimatun. I am a Muslim. I am a female Muslim. And the same applies for the other two words that we just discussed. For example, if you are a female and you want to say I am a student, then you would not say ana talibun, because ana talibun is for males only. If you are a female student, you would say ana talibatun. Ana talibatun. You would add atta al-marbuta at the end of the word. Ana talibatun. In English, you would say it exactly the same way. I am a student. Whether you are male or female, you would say I am a student, but Arabic is more precise. In Arabic, you would say ana talibatun if you are a female, and you would say ana talibun if you are a male. Okay, so now let's move on to the other words, the other personal pronouns. So next we have anta and anti. So it's very simple. If you want to say you are a Muslim, you are a Muslim. Okay, so if you are talking to a male, you would say anta Muslim, anta Muslim. Very simple. Anta Muslimun. You can say anta Muslimun or you can say anta Muslim, because a lot of times while speaking they tend to skip the last vowel of the word if it's a short vowel. So instead of saying anta Muslimun, You could also say anta Muslim. Okay, but when you are talking to a female, you cannot say anta Muslimun. You would say anti Muslimatun. Anti Muslimatun. Anti Muslimatun. You are a Muslim. You are a female Muslim. Anti Muslimatun. So hopefully it's pretty simple till now. Okay, so inshallah we are gonna move on to the next two personal pronouns, which is he and she. He and she. So if you wanna say he is a doctor, he is a doctor, you would say huwa tabibun. Huwa tabibun. Huwa tabibun. He is a doctor. Okay. I hope it's quite simple so far. Okay, so let's move on to the next one now, which is she is a doctor. She is a doctor. She is a doctor. Now, as you remember, she is hiya. She is hiya. She is a doctor would be hiya tabibatun. Hiya tabibatun. She is a doctor. So for a male, you would say he is a doctor. Huwa tabibun. And for a female, you would say she is a doctor. Hiya tabibatun. Huwa tabibun. Hiya tabibatun. Okay, so hopefully it's easy to understand so far. Now, let me go ahead and give you guys a few more examples of the nouns. Okay, so because we just talked about a doctor, now we have to talk about the opposite of it, which is a patient or a sick person, and that is called a marib. Okay, maribun. Maribun means a sick person. A sick person, but again, that sick person has to be a male. Only then you can use maribun. If that sick person is a female, then you would use maribatun. Okay, let me write this one more time because it got a bit messy. My apologies. So for a female, you would say Mariubatun. Okay, Mariubatun. Okay, so now if you wanna say I am sick, you would say, if you are male, you would say Ana Mariubun. And if you are female, you would say Ana Mariubatun. I am sick. Ana Mariubun. I am sick. And if you are a female, then you would say Ana Mariubatun. If you are a female, you would say Ana Mariubatun. Okay, so if you are a female, you would say Ana Mariubatun. And if you are a male, you would say Ana Mariubun. And if you wanna say that he is sick, then very easy. You say Hua Mariubun. Or if you are talking about a female, you would say Hiya Mariubatun. Okay, if you wanna say, for example, she is sick, you would say Hiya Mariubatun. Hiya Mariubatun. Okay, let's do maybe a couple more nouns. Okay, so we looked at a teacher, we looked at a student, we looked at a doctor. What else? Now we are gonna look at an engineer. Okay, so if you wanna say he is an engineer, you would say Huwa muhandisun. Huwa muhandisun. Huwa muhandisun. He is an engineer. Or if you want to say I am an engineer, you would say Ana muhandisun. I am an engineer. And if you are talking about a female, for example, she is an engineer, you would say Hiya muhandisatun. So she is an engineer, you would say Hiya muhandisatun. Hiya muhandisatun. Very simple. Hiya muhandisatun. She is an engineer. Okay, so before we end the lesson, just want to teach you guys one more thing. How would you ask, are you an engineer? Or is he an engineer? Or is she an engineer? How would you turn it into a question? Now, that is very simple. In Arabic, whenever you want to turn a question, whenever you want to turn a sentence into a question, you just add the word hal before it. So when you add hal before it, it turns it into a question. Okay, so hiya muhandisatun, she is an engineer. هل هي مهندسة? Is she an engineer? Now you are asking a question. هل هي مهندسة? Is she an engineer? Okay. Let me write it a bit more properly because it's a bit congested here. So is she an engineer? هل هي مهندسة؟ هل هي مهندسة؟ Is she an engineer? هل هي مهندسة? And you add a question mark next to it. Okay. What could be another example of this? If you want to ask somebody, are you sick? You could say, هل أنت مريض? هل أنت مريض? So you are sick would be أنت مريض. But if you want to turn it into a question, are you sick? You would say هل أنت مريض? Are you sick? هل أنت مريض? Okay. Are you sick? With a question mark. Are you sick? هل أنت مريض? هل أنت مريض? هل أنت مريض? Are you sick? هل أنت مريض? Are you sick? And the answer might be أنا مريض. نعم أنا مريض. Or it could be لا أنا لست مريض. But we haven't covered the negation yet, and that is going to come in the future lessons. Okay, so for now we are gonna stop right here, and inshallah I will see you guys in the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.